All right, we're gonna begin on our side. I wanna make sure that you're engaging from your center so you're not sinking into the floor. Pull your ribs in and back. Hips, knees, ankles are stacked. Lift your feet, here we go. We're gonna start with clamshells. Trying to keep your hips nice and still. Just imagine that you're inside of water and you're pushing through the water on the way up and on the way down to really get that idea of resistance in your movement. All right, bring your feet down, lift your top leg, float up, float down, keeping your hips parallel here. And really deepening the breath. And moving into circles. And 1, and 2. This is really targeting the outer hip muscles. And 5, let's go the other way for 5. And 4, 3, I can already start to feel a little burn. 2, and 1, we're gonna press down, flex to lift, point to lower. We're still in parallel position. And 3, and down. Heel reaches up, toes reach down. And 1, taking little pulses up. 2, 3, keeping the center engaged. And point your foot, circle it. It's like you're churning butter. Nice and slow. You have something to push into. Getting more out of the work. And reverse. Definitely working on our booties here. And 1, bicycle. I recommend doing this series 3 to 4 times a week. And you will definitely start to not only feel, but see a noticeable difference in your booty. Good, let's go the other way. 2, 3, and the last one. Whew, good, reach around, grab your foot, pull the heel into the back of the leg, stretch out the thigh, and let's do the other side. All right, here we go, clamshells on the other side. Lift your feet, knee goes up, knee goes down. Again, keeping your center engaged. I like to think of pulling the ribs into the back. Spine is neutral, so we're in the natural curvature of the spine. Hips are still. Finding that resistance in your movement. 3, and 2, and 1, feet down. Again, I recommend doing this series 3 to 4 times a week. I do teach classes online weekly, and we do these every time. Moving into circles, back up and down, and 2, 3. I have noticed a major difference in my own body since doing so much mat Pilates. Reverse. Ever since the whole quarantine has happened, I've been doing a lot more mat Pilates because I'm doing it with everyone online. Reach down, flex and lift, point and lower. And it's amazing how effective it is. I've seen a huge difference in my students and in my own body. Good, and 1, little pulses up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, point that foot. And circle. So not only is, working on our glutes, building that glute strength, super important for looking amazing, right? That's not the only important thing in life, but it's really important for building a strong, healthy base for your spine. So especially if you're someone who has had low back issues, building glute strength is super key to helping support your spine. And bicycle for, and 2, 1. Bicycle is probably one of the hardest variations on your side here for keeping the stability of your pelvis. Reverse, so try not to shift all over the place with the pelvis in this variation. Go ahead, 2, And 1. Moving into our thigh stretch. Reach around, grab the foot, and stretch. All right, turn onto your backs. We're gonna do one last series here for the glutes. So we just targeted the sides. We're gonna target the back. Go ahead and lift your hips up. So the back of the glutes, the more like visible part of the booty, working on that smile. So we wanna find a little posterior tilt in the pelvis. Squeeze the glutes. Find an imaginary block between your knees. And here we go. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift and squeeze. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift and squeeze. Really connecting your breaths to the movement. And squeeze. You can feel the booty working here. And squeeze. 5 more. Exhale. And 4. Exhale. This is always also a really great way to kind of even things out after doing our sideline series. Last 2. Exhale. Last 1. Exhale. Let's really burn it out here. So hold. Try to keep your hips totally still. Right leg comes up and down. Left leg comes up and down. You could always do this with your hips on the floor if it feels not good for your back. This is an amazing exercise for building strength in the glutes, hamstrings, inner thighs. Good. 1 more time each side. And lower. And lower. All right, so let's lift the arms. Lower the arms. And roll down. Really good. We're going to finish with a figure 4 stretch. Cross the ankle. Reach through. Hold on to the back of the thigh. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. All right, switch to the other side. Hold on to the back of the leg. 1 more breath. All right, you guys, that is the end of our super sweet Boo-Tilicious workout. If you're ever interested in joining in one of my live classes weekly, you can find that information below. If you have any other questions, please let me know. All right, happy Halloween.